Hello, welcome to this pick a card reading. My name is Tasha with Tasha's Tarot. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming by. For this pick a card reading, I have chosen 3 cards from my Crystal Oracle Tarot deck. So let's get into it. The first card is Peridot. The second one is Citrine. And the third group is Green Calcite. So what I would like for you to do is feel free to take a moment, pause, and take a couple of deep breaths before you choose which pile will resonate for you. Feel free to pause the video, taking a couple minutes to meditate, or if you just know that one is jumping out at you, then that is your card. You can also feel free to watch more than one. And as always, remember that it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what does not, because that could be for somebody else. It is my intention to share this reading for the highest and best good of all who come across it, and that it is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across this video, taking it how it resonates for you, and feel free to let me know as well in the comments if you enjoy and if it resonates with you. I always love hearing that. Okay, so we'll take a couple deep breaths. Once you feel grounded, picking the pile that resonates for you, and then we'll jump into the reading. Hello, group 1. For those of you who chose this card, just starting off, this card really jumped out to me because it is so bright. We've got that light green energy. It's giving heart chakra. Peridot. What it is a precious peridot, a cheek type of olivine. It is like the vitamin D of your crystal diet plan. The stone's sunny energy and candy lime hues promote a zest for life. The intensity of peridot's green shade comes from iron, a metal with an energy that gets things done. Who needs it? Brooders, the lackadaisical, anyone dreading those long winter nights. Where to put it? Wherever you give chase to love, money, power, and joy. When to use it? When you're not applying yourself. Success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to unabashedly go for it. Power up with Peridot and enjoy the ride. Magnetize your motivation. Okay, we're going to have that at the top here. So we're going to start off with the tarot cards. Lovely group number 1. Building on that initial card. This is a message for group number 1. Okay. We've got Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This is a message for group number 1. 2 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Okay. So the Page of Cups. Now this card talks about an unexpected surprise. Comes with some emotional energy as well. Even how there's like these hands that are sort of making a heart in the bottom of the card. I don't know if it'll focus. And it's got this imagery here with the shoes and like sort of when pigs fly. So it gives this air of unexpected energy that can come through, surprises, and something to do with the emotions as well. There's like a youthful energy with the pages and emotional lightness, being open to surprises and having things work out in a way that you didn't expect. And there could be some romance as well. Could definitely be some water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Also, some imaginative ideas could be coming through to you as well. I like this imagery here where he's sort of got these sparkles coming off of his head. So I think that that ties in with the overall theme too of like wanting to stay positive and not getting too hunkered down. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this card really shows that there's a new financial energy coming in, a new sense of feeling grounded. There could be a new business idea that you're thinking of, and there is definitely encouragement here to go for it and to remember that starting something new like that takes time for the earth to build towards something. So patience, being grounded, and making decisions from a place of being calm and being open to unexpected things coming your way. We've also got the Two of Pentacles. So we've got the Ace and the Two, and there could be something here that you need to balance. This card usually speaks of balancing, not taking on too much. She's got like these two things that are swirling around. And this one, she's got a purse, and then the other one almost looks like the sun or some kind of like imaginative, sort of more spiritual thing that she's trying to balance, maybe balancing the physical with the spiritual, and not taking on too many projects at the same time, because you have to remember that like there's only so many hours in a day, and it's great to have lots of ideas, but there has to be a practicality as well in how you approach them, and a sense of realism that you need to find that balance and keeping yourself grounded as you pursue these things. Not that you can't pursue two things at the same time, but don't beat yourself up if you don't make a whole bunch of progress if you're trying to work on more than one goal at the same time. You might make progress on it one day and then progress on the other thing the other day, you know, and kind of have like a back and forth with it. So I think it's just important to ask yourself about your priorities. What is the most important thing for you to focus on? And if there is something new coming in, then maybe you need to finish up something else that was ending, or project that might have run its course. There's also the Seven of Swords here. So this card's usually an indication of some sort of untrustworthy energy around you or in your friends group. There could be someone talking bad about you behind your back, or someone who's sneaking around and trying to steal something. And it is a call to be careful with what you share. So if you have this new idea and you think you want to share it with your friend group, then maybe it's not the best idea, or maybe only share it with a couple of people that you really trust. It's probably better to keep it close to the chest for now, because there could be somebody in your circle who's actually not looking out for your best interests, which is not ideal. So not to be too scared, but sometimes when you get these groups of people, there can be people who they have selfish motivations, or they could be jealous of what it is that you're trying to do, and that could lead them to even subconsciously blocking you from trying to achieve your goals, because ultimately it's coming from a place of lack, that they're not achieving their own goals, so they have to try and mess with what you got going on. But try to stay confident in your purpose, and that you know what you're working towards, that you don't need that validation from other people. What else is a message for group one with Peridot? Okay, strength. So that's a really beautiful message too. Like having the strength, you know, starting a new business venture, working on a new project takes a lot of strength, and it takes a lot of vision and inner knowing, and having this, you know, that inner lion, the ferociousness, and having your heart too. Like the lion is always known for having the big heart and courage. It takes courage to put yourself out there and to start something new, and to have an idea and want to see it come through into form. It's not going to focus, but I love this card. It's so beautiful. And yes, she's got the heart pendant there and the little lamb. So it's like the lion and the lamb, you know, taming your inner beast. You want to find a way that you're not coming off as too aggressive or, you know, like overly intense, but there's still that wisdom in the lion too, and that the lion doesn't need to get up and chase every little thing that goes by it. The lion is calculated and knows. It knows that it's like the king of the jungle. It doesn't have to run up for every little bird that wants to pass by. Like, it's conserving its energy for the real prey that it wants to go for. And you know, I think that that really ties in with the Two of Pentacles, like having the balance and conserving your energy for the projects that are really what you want to go for is very important. You don't want to spread yourself too thin. Okay? I want to build on this with the Spellcasting Oracle, one of my favorite decks. What is the message here for group number 1, building on this pick a card reading for Peridot, group number 1? Protection. Okay. Yeah, that's a confirmation. So I would say there could definitely be somebody around you or in some way affecting you. So this is a reminder to do your protection work, do your protection magic, and protection of the earth too. You could be an earth sign. It is Taurus season right now, though whenever you come across this video, you could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo. And the earth signs usually very connected with the earth itself, wanting to protect the planet, making sure that the things that you're doing for your new business venture are things that are aligned with the earth and not going to be causing further harm. And protection of self too, like protecting the earth, protecting the water, and protecting yourself, making sure that the things that you're consuming and that you're engaging with are going to be helping you to stay nurtured and balanced and working towards your ultimate goals and vision. Closure. Okay, so there could be, like with every new beginning, there is always an ending, right? We can't really have one without the other. So perhaps you're getting some sort of closure with a situation that you're moving through, or a past business venture, something that requires you to move on and walk away from it. Protection and closure, that's interesting. And career. So moving into an energy where there's closure with something that wasn't serving your highest and best good, so that you can focus on your career, whatever it is that you're viewing as your career, that you're working towards your new venture. You know, this is a positive sign too. I love how we've got like the money tree, the rainbow, the birds, like all of this is shifting so that you can find that feeling of alignment with your career. And finding, okay, so you're finding some deeper truth too right now, finding your way and finding your purpose. And you know, with the Ace of Pentacles, some of these things you have to do by yourself. You know, not everything. It does, there is an importance as well to being able to ask for help and receiving help from others, but when it comes to starting this new journey, coming up with the idea, there's a certain amount of it that needs to be done by yourself so that you can bring forth that message that only you can share, which I think is special. Building on this message, we have the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. What is a Gateway of Light for group number 1? What gateway can help support them? Okay, the Venusian Galactic Council. Wow. Star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. So you've probably been feeling a call towards this for some time, and you could be a Taurus or a Libra with the Venusian Galactic Council, or you could just be connecting with that energy. And there could be some element too of beauty, romance, or love that it is coming through with the work that you're doing. Maybe even flowers. Take that how it resonates. But yeah, you're being asked to rise into this role. And it is time to shine, because you wouldn't have the desire to do it if it wasn't something that was meant for you to do. I want to find the page in the book. The Venusians are advanced cosmic beings similar to angels who come from the planet Venus. They are our starry ancestors and are dedicated to helping us experience and embody divine love. There are millions of them, and many of us will have them working with us as guides. If you feel drawn to this information or strongly connected to the stars or star people, there's a good chance that there are many extraterrestrial beings around you at this time, many of whom will be connected to the Venusian Galactic Council. Governed by Lady Venus and Sanat Kumara, the Venusian Galactic Council is a divine board of directors who are responsible for recruiting lightworkers and leaders on Earth who have the potential to make a huge difference by following the call of their soul. When they come to us, it's an honor and an opportunity to be reminded of a connection that was active before we came into this incarnation. There's no set way of working with the Venusians, but they will contact us in dreams or meditation to share information that will support us on our journey. They often send spiritual downloads in thought forms or understandings. Dreams about flying or being in space are other ways in which they will come through to us. On a bright, starry night, say, Venusian Galactic Council, thank you for helping me answer the call of my soul. This is a call to action. You are being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you have been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes to your life, simply to move forward step by step. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. Be aware of downloads of information and spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path. Okay, that's beautiful. I love that message for you guys, and I want to end your reading with a positive affirmation card. Okay, group number 1. When I truly surrender my desires to the universe, a mighty force of faith can set in. Okay, and that is your affirmation, group number 1. Thank you so much for joining in for this reading. My name is Tasha. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know how it resonated in a comment down below. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. All right, moving on to group number 2. Those of you who selected this card, Citrine. What is it? A must-have for wannabe makers of art, how noble, and money, how gauche. Citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. Those candy yellow citrines you find at shops are actually heat-treated amethyst, which is another beast altogether. Who needs it? Anyone with a big idea or a big dream, probably you. Where to put it? Wherever you set intentions. Placing some citrine in your pocket each morning makes an energetic statement like, greatness is out there and I'm coming for it. When to use it? When it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. Manifest your masterpiece. Okay, I'm going to put that at the top. So starting off with the tarot cards for those of you who picked group number 2. Let's see, what are the messages that are most aligned for group number 2 today? Spirit. What is the message for group number 2? Oh. Page of Wands. Okay. Oh. Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, a lot of youthful energy here. You've got new ideas coming in terms of your passion and your finances. The Ace of Cups, so there's a new emotional energy coming your way, potential romance. And a very light energy here. got... Okay, so we've got the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So this is a really, this is a great energy actually, and it really works with the Citrine. Like the Nine of Cups, this card is like the wish fulfillment card. Dreams coming true, getting everything you could imagine. Like she's standing on this pile of gold or jumping over this treasure chest, and her heart is just singing as she's jumping. And the card itself is also gold. And this card is also gold with the Page of Wands. So I think that's interesting. Here she's got her wand. She's got the new ideas. Okay, we had a fun interruption there with the car horn going off. But yes, the Page of Wands is an explosion of new ideas, creativity, a youthful exuberance, energy, and just so much creativity and inspiration that has a lot of potential. And it's also a time to give space to your ideas to let them fully form, because they could be new ideas or just a lot of insights that are coming through, and they might still need a little bit of time to develop into what it is that you're being called to create and bring forth. And with the Page of Pentacles, we've also got this new youthful energy when it comes to your stability and your finances. So taking the time to do things right, setting up the foundation firmly, and getting a good handle on things. Like even just the position here with these pages, it's very different. This one is very like, you know, she's throwing the wand up in the air, she's spinning around, she's like dancing basically. And this one, she's like kind of in tree pose, and she's more still, and she's kind of thinking about it. Like, you know, her foot is on this like mandala, and she's looking very rooted, you know. So I think there's something here too about having both of these energies, being able to have the creative visions coming in, the excitement and the passion, and then rooting it down and giving it the stability that it needs to really take hold and to give you that, you know, this explosion of success and happiness that we're all, you know, working towards. With the Ace of Cups, we have a new auspicious opportunity when it comes to your emotional state. So you could be coming into more harmony within yourself, self-acceptance and self-love. You could be also creating space in your life for a partner or a connection with a partner to deepen, having a new appreciation and look towards your emotions, and taking the time to check in with yourself too, and reflect on what this could be about when it comes to your emotions, or just seeing something in a new light emotionally. It could also relate to family or someone around you that maybe, you know, they need compassion or you need compassion towards yourself. And having this a new emotional space is going to help you be in this Queen of Wands energy too. So Queen of Wands, we've got a lot of fiery energy here. She's got candles all around her. We've got some earth energy too with the earth tones. She's got a cat at her feet, which is usually representing a spiritual connection. And I like her victory stance with the wand above her head. And she's sort of got like this flame in her hand. So having the fiery passion that also comes with like a leadership position, being in your queen energy and knowing who you are, being grounded in it, and having the success of your work, and having that spiritual connection too, so that you can stay grounded in what it is that you're creating and bringing forth. And we've also got the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of fire energy in this reading. Some of you could be fire. Okay, so there's a lot of fire energy as well in this reading with the Ace of Wands. You could be a fire sign, which would be a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Or you could also just be comfortable with the fire energy and having this new passionate idea that's coming through. And with this newness, much like the Page of Wands, there is also, you know, the need to make a plan, maybe write down your ideas, have it written somewhere or on a note or like a Word document on your computer. And maybe just getting a little bit more structured into the plan, but taking it from your mind. You know, this is like focused on the third eye. You could be receiving your images in your dreams, or while you're going about your day or going for a walk, the idea could be coming to you. So taking the time to actually integrate it, write it down, make a note in your phone, and start making your plan of what you want to do to actually see it come through and to achieve this new idea in the physical reality. Okay. So now I'm going to build on this with the spellcasting oracle. Group number 2, what is the message from spellcasting oracle? Those who picked group number 2. What is the message from spellcasting oracle? Love. Love. And inspiration. Okay. Yeah, that really goes perfectly with this reading. Love and inspiration. Like, you have the love. You've got the inspiration. The ideas are coming through. You need to practice self-love and believing in yourself enough to allow this vision to come through. Transformation. Okay, the butterfly. I love this card. It's beautiful. And blessings. Blessings. Okay, so yeah, citrine energy. Citrine is often associated with wealth. So taking your self-love and love for the people around you, expressing that love and sharing it, and you know, your work that you're doing can also be an embodiment of love and sharing that with the world. Inspiration. I love this card too. It's so funky. So taking that spark, even this has like a fiery theme to it, and taking that spark and running with it and actually bringing it into the reality so that you can have your blessings, and it's going to ignite a transformation for you that's coming in. And this is going to bring you so much happiness. So I'm really excited for you guys. Group number 2. This is just a wonderful reading. Truly. I want to ask for a gateway of light to... What is a gateway of light activation that is most aligned? Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. Okay, so we're getting some pink, yellow, and orange. Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. The sacral chakra is found below the belly button and is the energetic space that governs our reproductive system and all forms of expression connected to it. Everything from our sexuality to our capacity to express the tender, more sacred parts of ourselves is connected to this chakra. It is governed by water, and so it helps us move with the flow of life in order to express our most authentic self. This card transports us to the sacred inner space. It shows us an inner temple with flowing water and lots of soft colors coming from a blooming lotus. This encourages us to see that our sacred parts are beautiful, energetic gateways through which we can express and manifest pure life force power. You are being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being hold keys to great power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There is a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. Realize that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. You may even have been lied to and told you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful, and more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you'll find your flow. Wow, that is so beautiful. I am loving that. That is so perfect with the reading that we have for you guys. And I want to conclude your reading with a positive affirmation card. I accept that good things come easily. I am a super attractor. Yay! Oh my god, citrine vibes. Okay, that is your reading, group number 2. My name is Tasha. This is Tasha's Tarot. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know if it resonated for you. Comment down below. I love to see it, and I really hope that it landed. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hello, welcome to your reading for those of you who picked the third pile, green calcite. Already thinking about the heart chakra with this beautiful deep green crystal. Let's see what the back of the card says. Green calcite, what it is. Green calcite is the emo, honest to a fault, believes in storybook endings, tree hugger of the calcite family. Who needs it? Anyone who finds himself lost in the forest of doubt without a map. Libras. Okay. Where to put it? Against your chest when making important decisions regarding how you want to spend the finite, precious time you have on Earth. When to use it? When your heart is asking for something, but you aren't listening. The heart wants what it wants. The mind wants what it thinks the heart should want. Call on the energy of green calcite to nudge that push and pull in the heart's favor and live out your heart's desire. Okay, feeling this energy, we're going to put that at the top and getting into it with your tarot cards. Group number 3. What is the message that is most aligned for those who picked group number 3 with the green calcite? What is the message most aligned for your highest and best good? Okay, the Ace of Swords. Starting off with the air energy. Oh, the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man. Okay, and this Hanged Man card is green. What is the message for group number 3? What's the message for group number 3? Two of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Okay. What is the message for group number 3? Four of Wands. Okay, there's a lot of wands, a lot of fire energy here. And the Four of Pentacles. So, okay. Okay, group number 3. So the Ace of Swords, we're getting here a new beginning in the realm of thought and ideas. So there could be a lot of new ideas coming your way, inspiration, thought patterns, a new way of thinking, a new way of perceiving the world and yourself. This is a very auspicious card. The aces are always like a beautiful start, a new beginning, and there's a lot of air energy, so you could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or feeling really in resonance with these energies. And there's a lot of spiritual energy too floating around with this card. She's got like this spiral staircase that almost looks like a shell, like the Fibonacci spiral. So you could be receiving some sort of even like a mathematical download or some kind of like blueprint for this new idea and working that you're receiving this information you want to put into play in your life. And with the Hanged Man, you're being given an opportunity to look at things from a new perspective. This card usually signifies like waiting around, sort of hanging out, hanging in the air, but she, in this one, it looks like she's like at some kind of dance class and she's swinging, with this rope, and this person doesn't look like overly bothered by the fact that they're just sort of like hanging around. And there's also this light shining from the top of her head. So, even being in this sort of yoga pose and being upside down, looking at things from a new perspective is igniting her brain and giving her some new ideas or information, a new way of looking at things. So these two cards definitely go hand in hand, and it could be an invitation as well to do some kind of class or yoga class, or some kind of aerial yoga silk class, if you're feeling called to that, and hanging around in a new position that can offer you some new insights and and help you to clear your mind too, so that you can be still and allow these new ideas to come through to you. Because if your mind is too busy all the time and you're not really taking that time to slow down and allow space into your brain, then it can be challenging to listen to the new ideas that want to come through if all the other old stories are just always running. So definitely feeling that message for you guys in group number 3. Could be even just a call to meditate and journal, giving yourself some space to work through those thoughts. And with the Two of Wands, this signifies sitting and looking, like she's sitting and looking out a window. So you're really thinking about what you want to do next. Now with the Wands, we do have some passion and some fiery energy here that is building towards something. She's also got the globe and this van imagery in the bottom. So you could be planning a trip or longing to leave, go out of your window and go see some part of the world. And it's important to listen to that. If they're really feeling called to go somewhere, maybe you're getting a new idea now, or this new plan and blueprint of how you're going to actually make that happen, and moving out of this longing phase into the doing. But everything has to start somewhere. With the Knight of Wands, you've got a youthful spirit energy that's moving very fast, and there's a lot of momentum here. There's a fast quickness with fiery passion that is building towards this, eruption of joy. She's dancing. She's got the drums. There could be, some celebration coming up that you're wanting to participate with, and maybe these new ideas are helping you to lead into this quick movement, because we've also got the Four of Wands. And this card is depicting like a party scene or festival. She's got like a tambourine and a girl with braids. Like they're dancing and there's a lot of joy. So this new idea and the space that's being created for you to get this new perspective is going to help you to allow yourself to find the drive and the passion, and also to take a night off sometimes and go do something fun with your friends. Like maybe that could also be part of the Hanged Man energy, is like finding a way to hang out with your friends and do something that brings you joy. It could be dancing, could be music, could just be going out and getting to see the stars, going camping. Depending on where you live, it's starting to get warmer here on the northern hemisphere, starting to get colder on the south. So yeah, or you could be somewhere in the middle and just get to enjoy nice weather all year round. So, and maybe that could be where you're trying to travel and go to. Maybe there's a festival that you want to go to somewhere else in the world, and you're getting the ideas of how you're going to make it happen, and using that Knight of Wands energy to help you have that drive and momentum that's going to take you where you want to go. And we've got the Four of Pentacles, which is also interesting because this card, she's holding on to her finances pretty tightly. And it can sometimes signify lack, or feeling like if you don't hold on to every single penny, that you're not going to have enough. And it's important to check in with yourself, make sure that you are balancing your books and balancing the budget, taking care. Like if she is out traveling too, like, it's important to keep your items really close to you, depending on where you are, so that you don't get pickpocketed. So in some sense, it can be good and important, and that we don't want to, just leave things out in the open to be taken or lost from us, but also to remember that, we need to keep the energy in the flow as well. If you're just holding too much and you're not letting it flow, then you could actually be inadvertently blocking blessings from coming your way by also not giving blessings to other people when you have the chance to do so. So yeah, really feeling that energy for you guys here, group number 3, with, tuning in with your heart chakra and the earth energy. There's a lot of orange and green and brown. So the earth energy, listening to your heart and giving that space so that it can flow through your heart and your mind. It's not just your mind, like that original card says, to bring it back to your heart and listen to what your heart wants, and don't try and out logic it all the time. I'm going to build on this reading with the spellcasting oracle for group number 3. What is an additional message for group number 3 from the spellcasting oracle for their highest and best good? Passion. Okay. more passion, more energy. Bring in the passion into it's not there's a lot of air energy here too, a lot of thinking and maybe not enough doing. Oop. What is a message for group number 3? From the Spellcasting Oracle. Forgiveness. Okay. Forgiveness. That's a really beautiful card too. So maybe there's someone that you need to forgive, or maybe that someone is yourself. So taking the moment to, maybe forgiving yourself too if you did lose something by leaving it out in the open, or that's why now you're holding on to it really tightly. It's important to always make sure that you're keeping yourself protected and not putting things out there to get taken, but you don't want it to dampen your passion and make you feel like you're not as alive. I've got courage, so that lion energy. Some of you could be Leo or have strong Leo placements. So finding the courage to actually actualize your plans, bringing them into action, having the momentum, and having the lion heart with you, the courage to be brave, be bold, take your ideas and bring them into form and make it real, and that does take courage. It takes courage to take it out of the realm of the mind and bring it into the realm of the physical. So there's a lot of fire here too with this and friendship. Okay, so maybe there could be a forgiveness with a friendship. Maybe there's a new friendship or an old friendship that is really important to you, or perhaps there could be a friend that's going to be going with you on this journey. So honoring that friendship and even just spending time with friends too, if you've been kind of like on your own lately and you haven't really seen your friends, just a reminder of how beautiful friendship is and how much it can add to your life when you have those real friends that genuinely care about you and your well-being, and they've got your back and you've got theirs, and it's a reciprocal, balanced relationship that is such a beautiful gift that we get to experience in this life. Okay, I love this reading for you guys, group number 3, and I'm going to ask for a Gateway of Light activation card for you, group number 3. What Gateway of Light activation? Star Being Healing Codes. Important information. Wounds are healed and recharging. Okay, yes, with the Hanged Man. Sometimes that recharging is really necessary. Star Being Healing Codes. Important information. Wounds are healed, recharging. There are many names for star beings, such as ETs, star people, star ancestors, sky people, and more. Whatever they are called, they are divinely inspired, evolved beings existing in dimensions that we can't even comprehend. They are the overseers of the cosmos, and like angels, are divine expressions of the heart of Source, who are dedicated to the well-being of the entire universe. They aren't limited by time or space, for they are from a higher dimension. Their frequency healings are received on a spiritual level and can then move through our energy centers to affect the physical. These cosmic beings are our interplanetary cousins and are now coming to many souls on Earth in support of healing, expansion, and harmony. Star beings exist in multiple forms and come from many different universes, but this card is a gateway that transports us to one of their healing sanctuaries. It is a gateway that is open to many different star beings, and so it doesn't stipulate which cosmic race is coming to us, but we will be receiving healing codes directly from cosmic guides. The healing can be emotional, physical, or spiritual. However it comes, know that it is a great blessing. Connect. Say thank you, star beings of healing, for placing your hands of light upon my being and guiding me back to my whole and healed self. If the world seems overwhelming or intense at this time, know that it's okay for you to retreat to a safe space to cleanse and recharge your energy. You may feel called to be a healer for others and share healing with the world, but please ensure you are balanced and filled up with light first. This is not the time for you to sacrifice your own well being in order to serve others. Light beings are placing their hands upon you now, filling you with divine light that will wash away any blockages or stagnant energy standing in the way of your freedom and wholeness. Star beings are channeling healing codes and frequencies into your being, and it's important for you to stay alert for any intuitive guidance about your body so you can be restored to health once more. Wow. I love that, you guys. That's so beautiful, and this card is so cool. I love it. Oh, what a beautiful reading. I've got one last card for you, group number 3. This is a affirmation, positive affirmation to wrap up this reading. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Beautiful. Okay, group number 3, thank you so much for tuning into this reading. My name is Tasha with Tasha's Tarot. This is my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe, and feel free to comment below. If this resonated for you, let me know. I love to hear it, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.